Say what now?
Original forecast that we received on Wednesday from the National Weather Service predicted 3 to 6 inches of rain in the Concho Valley and 4 to 8 inches of rain in the Hill Country. We worked with our own meteorologists to fine-tune that weather statement, and as many of you know, many of you in broadcast journalism and meteorology, you can go back and look at your own forecast, and the amount of rain that fell in this specific location was never in any of those forecasts.
I think he believes that if we can't predict the weather and prepare for adverse weather, then he can be off the hook in some sort of way and not have to deal with FEMA and all of that other type of stuff. But now, I am not claiming to be prophetic or anything like that, but I told y'all this was going to happen. I told y'all maybe a month ago, I did a post talking about how DOGE cut all of those positions in the National Weather Services Department, and how the weather forecast has been off, and what I felt Felon 47 and his administration had to gain from that. And we're seeing it. So they're trying to deny climate change as a result. And now, there were failures in the forecasting. And now that there was this flood in Texas, that Texas needs to figure that out, that, states need to not rely solely on FEMA. FEMA shouldn't have to be involved. The states should be able to handle it themselves. And that's because, one, they're trying to end the funding for FEMA because they don't want the federal government to have any level of responsibility when there are national catastrophes, right? They want to blame the states for doing a good job or not, and never taking the responsibility for that. And they're also trying to use the current monies earmarked for FEMA for other projects like your Alligator Alcatraz in Florida. So you have several things going on at this point. They're going to try to push things back on the states to take care of their natural disasters that occur. And now they are also trying to blame the Biden administration for the lacking of the predictions of the weather forecast. When the truth is, DOGE let go around 600 people from that department, from the National Weather Service Department. So here we are, y'all, in this situation where we have lost lives, people are missing, right? There was a natural disaster in Texas, and they're going to try to push back on the states to handle that from a budgetary as well as from a boots on ground aspect. This is the federal government a lot of folks voted for. So I hope there isn't too much complaining.